Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. Oh, I'm ready for some more of the story. The main story, that is. For Lostbelt 7, Nahui Miklan. I feel like continuing it today, and then starting the event later. I gotta mentally prepare myself for the pain and suffering of not getting bonked by YouTube. So instead, I will go here for a little bit of different pain and suffering. aka Section 18, the City of Water. Astalan / Kalakmul. I mean, how bad can it be? Especially since after getting over that Kamazot's fight. Uh-oh. Let me just adjust that tiny bit then. Okay, I think that should be better now. Hey, hello. Am I ready to eat? Yes. Surprisingly, work was good. And then afterwards, I went out. I was gonna try to shop for a pore mask. I couldn't find any. But it was entertaining. There was this one crazy lady. I was entertained. I did not go too close just in case, but people watching was interesting. So this is the end of Miklan. Is that the Tree of Emptiness? I see the remains of an enormous temple, and an even more massive tree behind it. It would seem to be the Tree of Emptiness, but... yeah, it's literally empty right now. It's clearly dead, just like the one in the British Lostbelt. And yet, Miklan is still obviously functioning as a Lostbelt. In Britain's case, Morgan remade it from scratch into a lost world, so was able to escape its Tree of Emptiness. But that's not the case for Miklan. According to Ishkik, it's been a Lostbelt for its entire existence, all the way up to now, in 2019. And that must mean... is something other than the Tree of Emptiness keeping it around? Yeah. Once we get to the roots of the Tree of Emptiness, everything should be clear. But first, gotta make a regular check-in. Would you call the Stormboard and MASH? Understood. Opening a line now. Stormboarder here. Is the Underworld Pilgrimage Team? Is this the Underworld Pilgrimage Team? I'm glad you're all okay. We confirm your arrival at the 9th stratum via your ID signals. Unfortunately, the video feed is not as nice. We're getting a ton of static from the 9th stratum. The cosmic ray concentration is well above safe levels for humans. I remember you telling us that Master Misaki is wearing a special protective sheet. But please be careful to ensure it does not get torn. No worries there. The Danos made this sheet. It's way stronger than anything Chaldea could make. Anyway, how's the Stormboarder coming along, Sion? Is it gonna be operational soon? Oh yes, it has been 14 hours since all of you left Chichen Itza. 4 hours ago, we successfully restarted the engines, just as we planned. At the moment, we are working on charging our emergency power reserves, enhancing the border's armor plating, and generating all manner of weaponry. We expect it to be another 4 hours or so until we are satisfied with everything. Whoa, that's 2 hours sooner than we planned for. Nice! You all must be working super hard right now. What about Cadoc's team? Where's David right now? How's Cadoc's team doing? We lost contact with Cadoc's strike team 4 hours ago. The good news is that the Shadow Border signal is still strong. Meaning the most likely explanation is that they're simply unable to contact us as a result of some unforeseen difficulty. Then are David and Tezcatlipoca making their way here right now? That is highly probable, yes. Alternatively, they may have already passed you during the 4 hours you spent making your way through the 4th Underworld. You have 2 choices. You can choose to wait for Cadoc's team to arrive, or you can move on without them. You're your team's leader, Misaki. Since we're unable to reach Gordolf at the moment, the decision is yours to make. What will you do? Let's keep moving. We don't have to wait... yeah, we don't have to wait for them here. We can still rendezvous inside. Let's keep moving. Yeah, right now, moving forward is our only real option. Sion, we're going to head to what looks like a temple built near the foot of the Tree of Emptiness. Could you ask Cadoc's team to rendezvous with us inside once they get here? Roger that. In the meantime, we will continue to prepare for the border for a takeoff. Good luck with your expedition. This'll be fine.
So we're gonna wait for Cadoc's gang to get here? I mean, so we're not gonna wait for Cadoc's gang to get here?
Right. Since the shadow border is still intact, I'm gonna trust that everyone is okay. So we should focus on our mission of reaching Orch before daybreak and cutting down the Tree of Emptiness. Even if that means we'll be erasing Miklan itself as a result.
Aw, don't worry about that. Didn't the other Janos already tell you? The end of the world isn't anyone's fault. Think about it, like the wind pushing a rod over. If you say the wind's in the wrong, that means treating everything in nature's done up to that point is bad. If you say the rod's in the wrong, that means ignoring all the work it did to stay upright until now. And if someone were to push the wind aside so that they could run up and kick the rod away, well, I wouldn't know why they were doing something like that, but I'd be impressed at them pulling off something pretty big.
Would that really be pretty big? Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Well, think about it. Most living beings only deal with other beings that are about the same size as them, right? At most, maybe they'll go up against something that's 2 or 3 times their size. But if you're challenging the whole world, well, that means you're dealing with something way beyond any one person. So I think if someone's gonna do that, there's gotta be a bunch of other people who'd be willing to take their place cheering them on.
Hey, welcome. Thank you for the gotcha luck. Do you think we'll get a bigger ship to surround the storm border? A car and a ship and maybe even a bigger ship? Oh, that'd be fun. We're just gonna turn into just a giant... Would it be technically a giant cargo ship at that point?
The only way to break the world is if the world itself is on your side. And then there's the question of what exactly will carry that plan out. I don't really think you can break the world without a good reason, allies, and destiny.
So if the world itself is on your side, only then can the world be broken.
That gets to the world's own innate counterforce, though I think what Wakshan is talking about is much more good-natured than that. Why don't we walk and talk? The temple is still a ways away.
Okay to pay you. The ultimate goal is being a space colony ship. Oh, that'd be fun.
By the way, how are you feeling, Nitocris? You haven't become a zombie like the ones in the story you told us earlier, have you? If you feel like sucking anyone's blood, please start with Wakshan. That way, the rest of us will be safe for a while.
I'm not gonna suck anyone's blood. Where's this even coming from?
That's what happened every time Camazotz sucked a Dano's blood. Did he not drink any of yours?
No, he didn't. I'm the very picture of health.
I see. Then my next question is for you, Misaki.
I still like the thought of Camazotz falling for Nitocris, love at first sight, which is adorable. Oh yeah, I saw the teaser for Dungeon Meshi. Oh, I'm excited. But I'm scared, but I'm excited. I'm just hoping that the banner's gonna be nice. I'd want to be able to at least max someone out with summoning, but at the same time, I already spent a lot this month in Nike. Cries, and I didn't even summon yet. I've just been biding my time. I'll take all the luck I can get.
How are your command spells doing now that Camazotz has been defeated and I can no longer misuse them?
I can summon, but I still don't have my master rights back. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anything's changed. Yeah, I can summon, but I don't have my master rights back. I gotta use these leyline stones, but my leyline stones recently expired. Then you probably have to settle things with the guy who the guy who you traded them to. But why are you asking about this in the first place, Taeyu? I don't get it.
So we all have an accurate picture of our combat capabilities. You see, I'm not trying to say this, but...
Oh! I hope the new PC will be wonderful, because all that is pain and suffering. I know, right? I'm the very picture of health. Didn't you rip your own heart out? It was still healthy outside my body. If you say so. It's like I put it right back in. No worries.
I've been hearing noises from the nearby trees for some time now. It seems we're surrounded by hostile creatures.
Is it an ocelotl ambush? Is it mindless dinos? Is it an ocelotl ambush? No way. The place was filled with toxic gas just 4 hours ago. Nothing could be living down here with all those toxins in the air. It must just be the wind or... Ah, I almost forgot about those ice cream cones. I mean seeds.
See?
Crap. Sorry guys, but we're gonna have to make a break for the temple. Those are tree of emptiness seeds. I wonder what would happen if we took one and tried to, you know, plant it. Yeah, I'm totally fine. I just have internal bleeding. That's where all the blood is supposed to be. Inside. And ooh, okay, how bad will these be? You know, I believe in the power of Kire. I'm gonna make him work. He's working on his debt to me. So much work this guy has to put in. And wait a second. Support for him. And just for the bonds, why not? Do. I think I might have... No, I didn't pass by. That's what I wanted. You take this. Hey, hello. Haven't seen those seeds in so long. And you know, I gotta change out. So... You. And... You. Also... You. Sorry, Stalfo. Instead... You. Okay, that's fine. We'll just stick at this. Yeah. And now to stare. Lots and lots of steering. And a little bit of stretching. 18 seeds. Oh, it's not too scary. Just 18. Yeah, if it's just 18, nothing's wrong in the world. Okay. Actually, I don't gotta use that. I just do this. And ta-da! Yeah, which is the last Lostbelt that had the seeds? I remember at least fighting them in Scandinavia. That's it. Oh, look at them ready to charge. Well, joke's on them. Yeah, I don't remember them at all after that point. Oh, this is just too funny. I'm so glad I gave him the invincible. He's just taking that like a boss. And then ta-da! I'm surprised the seeds are here. Then again, they're probably like, you know, we haven't brought out this enemy in a while, so let's just use them. We have the sprites. And they'll never expect it. Killer ice cream cone seeds. Okay, now how painful will this be? I could have had mash taunt, but I want to see him suffer a bit. Like, I feel a little bit mean to Kide, but that's a good thing. That's how it should be. Okay. And might as well do this for him. There you go, sir. Be healthy. Ish. And ta-da! They are weak except for that one last seed. For some reason that last seed is just 4 times as strong as the others. The favorite child. Hey. More apple. And stare. Okay. I'm gonna assume we're gonna rendezvous now. And if not, oops. Or oh no, not more seeds. I think we got away. Are they not following us into the temple? So it would seem. Do they recognize this temple as sacred ground or something? Beats me. I can't even tell if those things are intelligent or not.
It may not be intelligence so much as ecology, some sort of animalistic instinct that causes them to band together to protect their territory when they sense danger.
That reminds me of the story of the man who ran away from this pit of snakes, only to end up in a nest of scorpions. On a different note, is it just me or is it rather hot in here? I know temperatures in Mictlan are generally hot, but it's almost like the air itself has become pure heat. It's not just you, the heat coming from below is intense. Yeah, every breath I take feels like it's burning my throat. It's not just you. The ground is lava. Yeah, no regular humans could survive in this environment without a mystic code to regulate their body temperature. Although, I also noticed this temple is similar to other buildings in Chichen Itza, which means it's originally from the Kaan Kingdom. And that means that at some point, humans were able to live here. Do you know anything about that, Tepeyu?
I can only tell you that I've heard the name. Kalakmul, passed down in a few oral traditions. Based on all the information we've gathered so far, Kalakmul would seem to be where Mictlan's humans originated. They later migrated to the upper strata and eventually founded the prosperous human kingdom of Kaan. So they moved up because it was too hot for them to keep living down here? No, it doesn't seem so. In fact, it seems this heat was instrumental to Kaan's creation. You see, these patterns on the wall tell their story. I believe you call this a mural. Looking at the first mural, it seems that Kaan used this geothermal heat to advance their society. Ah yes, I see. Fascinating. It makes me wish we could stay here indefinitely.
That's not an option, Tepeyu. Time is of the essence. Not to mention there's no telling when those things might come in here.
I understand, but there's still a lot to be learned from this mural. It seems that as long as we read it in the correct order, it will lead us to the heart of the temple. Chikona Hua Loyan. That's what it seems to be called in the Kaan language.
You can make out that much from these scribbles? How'd you get all that from these doodles? Tepeyu's? No. All Dano's brains are as powerful as supercomputers. Decrypting something like this is no problem for them. Shikona Hualoyan. In Aztec mythology, that was the name of the Mictlan's underworld's lowest layer. It was a world of peace and regression shrouded in thick fog. The dead people who managed to make their way up here from the first layer would have had their souls purified and be released from their suffering. That is why it was also known as the True Mictlan. So this was the underworld's finish line. When we saw Ort's corpse in Tenochtitlan, it wasn't inside a building like this. So it must be even further down, in Chikona Hualoyan. Yes. Would you show us the way, Tepeyu?
Of course, my whole purpose for this trip has been to be your guide. Since it seems this is my final task, I'll do my very best to ensure that you all arrive at your destination.
Oh, okay, these are the scribble doodles. There's a spider orch, there's a tree, I guess a tree of emptiness maybe? Or that could just be Mictlan itself. Well, there's two different types of trees actually. One a spiral with roots, and then the other one with a bunch of leaves. I see flames, I see a sun and more trees, even more trees. And there's fire.
In the beginning, the world contained a tree. The tree connected to the land to the sky, and beyond to outer space. Once connected, outer space summoned a star. The star was shattered into pieces, and the world set ablaze. The visitors who escaped the planet, the Maya, or greenery, set about rebuilding this world. This brought about an age of gentle reptiles with neither predators nor foreign enemies.
What a motley crew that image is. A servant, a demi-servant, a fairy, a warrior dinosaur, and a scholar dinosaur, and whatever Misaki is.
This age of reptiles lasted for 100 million years, until the second star was summoned, a terminus star. The Maya went on to create a world underground and became a miniature sun. This is how Mictlan began. This all lines up with what Ishkik told us. The Maya were a fibrous life form which came here 300 million years ago from another planet. They fused with the surface's flora and used that network to stabilize the continent into one huge supercontinent. Dinosaur life flourished on the supercontinent for almost 100 million years. But then 66 million years ago, around the same time as proper human history's fifth mass extinction event, another meteorite collided with this planet. This was a terminus star, Oort.
Yeah, Ort's collision with Earth should have wiped out the dinosaurs. But the Maya protected them by creating Mictlan and becoming the sun they needed to survive. They then started modifying the dinosaurs' DNA and eventually evolved them into a new form of humanity, the Danos. Then after another 60 million years had passed, the fourth mass extinction event occurred, about 6 million years ago. That was... That was when Ort began functioning again after being shut down. Ort went on to destroy the sun, nearly driving Mictlan to ruin. But then the Danos and the Ka'an, every living being here, banded together to cast Ort down to the very bottom of Mictlan. Yeah, that's what Ishkik said, but... Hang on, what did that mean? Yeah, that's what Ishkik said, but... Senpai? Is there something strange about the mural? You've been looking at it very intently. Oh. This order of events is... the opposite of what we thought. In this mural, Ort doesn't emerge until after the sun has gone dark. But then, that would mean...
Yes, Ishkik misinterpreted these events. Ort didn't destroy the sun. It went out before that. What do you mean it went out? Did the priest mess up or something? No, it's just the sun's time. Not even beings as advanced as the Maya were able to create a sun capable of perpetual operation. It stopped running after 60 million years, leaving Mictlan covered in darkness. We Danos can't function without sunlight, so we went into hibernation for the next 100,000 years. During the time when the Danos were no longer Mictlan's dominant species, the human nation of Ka'an flourished in our place. They never received the Maya's protection. From the moment of their conception, the sun had forsaken them. That's why they built their civilization around geothermal heat. Tamazos was a king of darkness from the very beginning.
Aw.
Only Mictlan will die when the sun goes out. I will never change. The Danos will accept their extinction as they did before. But not me. I'll never go extinct. I can live off the heat of the land alone, even without the sun.
Hold on. Does it mean the Dinos, the Maya, didn't do anything to help defeat Ort then? They're the only ones who could fight to protect Mictlan when it lost its son were the people of Kaan. No, Kamazots alone?
Since the sun had gone out, yes. Then must have been the case. Humans mustered all their might to shut Ort down, and the sun returned to Mictlan once again.
They just happened to finish fixing the sun by the time Kamazots was finished. It's like, oh, perfect timing for defeating Ort. Now time to bring the sun back out. Teehee. And yes,
You've been asleep for
100,000 years?
Then why am I still tired?
The feels.
By the time the Danos had woken up, the kingdom of Kaan was gone. We never saw Kaan. Theirs was a civilization that developed during the 100,000 years the sun was absent. And we used what remained of their civilization without a second thought. I see. So that's what the Danos were always so afraid of Kamazots. We had no excuse for what we did to his people's legacy. The kingdom of Kaan is arguably Mictlan's only mythology. Now we know that Kamazots was very much a resident of that mythological world. The mural ends here. Chikona Huoloyan must be deeper inside. The last part of the mural says, when the king tore open the terminus star, it became a space tree seedling.
Okay. And that's how the tree was born.
Do not touch the star's body, for it has become the foundation of Mictlan itself. The terminus star is now nothing less than the seedling of emptiness.
Then, does it mean... If the terminus star became the space tree, does it mean Ort fused with the tree of emptiness? Yeah, looks like that's what happened. Maybe Ort absorbed the tree of emptiness as an energy source after the people of Kaan wounded it. Or maybe the people themselves used the tree to finish Ort off. Either way, now that we know that Ort and the tree of emptiness are fused together, that explains what happened to the tree of emptiness outside. The tree itself may be dead, but it lives on in a different form. It looks like we have a new ultimate objective, or rather, we've gone back to the one we started with. Our job in the 7th Lostbelt is to destroy Ort. Delicious. Ort got lots and lots of fiber. Man, though, that just proves how much of an epic warrior Kamazots was. And there. Dear. I see a temple in the lava, but how do we get there? How in the world are we going to get down there from here? I can't swim in lava. True, it's a tree of emptiness, so it's empty calories. Ah, no wonder why Ort's so angry. It's hungry. You're not you and you're hungry, I get it now. Makes all the sense. Yikes. Is that a safe actual fire? No wonder it's so hot in here. Wait, if it's fire, where's the smoke?
So this is where the temple's hidden staircase led. The ceiling of yet another underground cavern. Now I see. Gordolf did say that it was every gentleman's dream to own a house with a yard, a pool, and a picket fence. I'm guessing residences like this are fairly common in proper human history then.
And don't be ridiculous. Even in the age of gods, nobody would build a domicile as absurd as this. Just what do you think proper human history is, Tepeyu? Also, for the record, trying to swim across a sea of lava is absolutely out of the question. That goes for you too, Mash. But we saw some of the others swim through lava. Like, Kiyohime could swim through lava. Serenity could. Why can't we? I'll be sure to let Kiyohime know. I love it. Exactly, the soccer trio could do it. More importantly, if the very bottom of Miklan is made up of flowing lava, does it mean the ninth stratum we saw earlier is as far as the Maya's power reaches, and from this area onward is Earth's natural geological formation? Ooh, tostadas and rice for dinner, yum! Yep, this has got to be the mantle. It's probably not as solid as a mantle would usually be because there's something beneath that pyramid-shaped temple. Mash, can you use Shiba to scan the structural composition of this area? Done. There's 100 meters between the ceiling we're on now and the temple at the base. There also appears to be another cavern about 200 meters in diameter below the temple. So it goes on even farther than we thought. Maybe it's an elevator? Do you think the temple might be an elevator? Yes, that's right, Master. According to Shiba, the temple is a shaft that leads farther down. The space at the bottom is most likely Miklan's endpoint, where we'll find the Tree of Emptiness's roots.
So you've got to keep going down then. The walls are pretty scraggy, so you guys might be able to get down using those footholds, but...
It's okay, Wakchan. You can just wait here. Those footholds were obviously built for humans anyway. They crumble under your weight, but don't worry. We'll be right back.
I should be able to come along. I'm not too heavy and I can glide if I need to.
Okay then, Wakchan. You stay here and watch our things, while the rest of us head down. Yeah, Wakchan, you get the most important mission. Watching our stuff. We'll use the footholds in the walls to climb down that bridge, then cross it to reach the temple. Nitocris, is something bothering you? Oh no, I just heard the sound of running water. We may be done for if we lose our footing, but there's no time to waste. We'll just have to make our way down as quickly and carefully as possible. If she hears running water, I wonder if it's hot water or cold water. Phew, we made it to the bottom. I'm not looking forward to climbing back up, but at least we're here. Phew! Whoa! I'm detecting 2 life forms up ahead. It's Tizcalapoca.
Damn, seriously? Guess David was right. I can't believe you people got here at the same time I did without even knowing the way. And it looks like none of you bowed out in the 4th underworld either. Pretty poor showing on Camazot's part. I figured you'd at least tear that master's head off and drink his blood, since they're both representatives of humankind and all that shit. Oh, I see. It must have been the command spells. Those things that use a ton of magical energy, right? I bet he was pretty weak and hungry after putting 3 servants through alterization. Yeah, that'd explain it. You were astonishingly magnanimous for your willingness to speak to even the lowest vermin, greatest Catlapoca. Nonetheless, taking care of vermin is my job. May exterminate them. Oh yeah, it is your job, isn't it? Sure, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. If you hate proper human history that much, you should get it out of your system while you can. Leaving business unfinished can really eat away at you. Of course, dying with unfinished business happens to every human, but wait, hold up. So she got knocked all the way down here, huh? Looks like fate smiles on you today, Iskali. This god just so happened to make it in time. Seems your battle's gonna keep for a while. Huh?
What? Oh! Hey, girl! Tilalok, she's covered in wounds. Are those from Camazot's talents? Tilalok!
Tilalok, you're right. She sure is. She was in pretty bad shape after Camazot sucked some of her blood, but she was able to heal her injuries here.
Good for her.
This is where she was summoned in proper human history. It's known as Atlan, the land of beginnings. Why don't you show them who you really are already, Hummingbird? You're not gonna be able to defeat them while you're hiding your true name. Forget your godly duties. You never took them seriously anyway. You've always been stronger when you were fighting for humans, right? For humans? Gods exist to rule over humans. Why would Tilalok ever fight for?
Tezcatlipoca.
What? No more brother? That's a shame. But I guess I got no one to blame but myself. I'm taking Iskale to the coffin. You stay here and kill them. After that, do whatever you like. Disappear, go back to Mexico City. Go nuts. Let's go, Iskale.
He's like, okay, bye. So you made it all the way here. You faced me in the jungle, Mexico City, and Chichen Itza. Not one of those times were you any match for me. Every time, something had to intervene to save you. But nothing's coming to save you this time. Not that you're aware of anyways. Lostbelt proper human history, it makes no difference to me. My only concern is passing divine judgment on invaders bent on destroying our land. As both Tlaloc, the god of rain, and Huitzli, the god of war, I will execute your divine punishments. Oh no, she's not bluffing, and given her affinity for this place, she's stronger now than she's ever been. The defensive concept she's got flowing throughout her spirit origin is no joke. Camelzots might have had the edge offensively, but she's clearly the best when it comes to defense. I don't think we'll be able to fight our way past her. We'll have to figure out some way to go around. No, we don't have time for that. She's far too vicious to let us escape anyway. I'll deal with her. It's time I avenge my humiliation. I'm counting on you to handle things from here, Da Vinci. Mash, I'm sorry to step out before you. And Misaki, I must thank you for making the right choice. That you thanked me back then is proof that you're truly first-rate summoner. Nitocris? Do not fear. I'm about to show you the power that let me rule a great nation. The power of a pharaoh. Aww. Oh, it's you. The queen who failed to defend her precious ship not just once, but twice. I'm tired of fighting you. Your spirits are useless on me, and you know that by now. Yeah, Tez did flat out show that he was going to destroy the land by reviving Ort, which is funny. But now that I think about it, who's stronger, since both came from outer space? Ort or Velber? Velber from Extella. Luckily for you, I'm every bit as magnanimous as I look, so I'm willing to spare at least one servant. You? Magnanimous? Ha! You're every bit as tyrannical as you are miserable and greedy. Jealousy was the only reason you wanted to destroy the storm border. You were desperate to destroy it because you saw that it was both more beautiful and useful than you, and you just couldn't stand that, could you? You relentlessly criticize and rank anyone who defies you, or who you know is better than you. Ort for sure? Oh, that is horrifying then. You're a pretty small-minded thing who can't stand to see anyone or anything that might surpass you. Isn't that right, Tlaloc? I see people who claim to be incarnations of gods are every bit as arrogant as you'd expect from one claiming that title. Resorting to insults just because you can't possibly defeat a divine spirit like me, huh? Where's all that queenly pride now? Oh, you are funny. Come now, you're not a divine spirit. We both know that. Why don't you tell us your true name? Tezcatlipoca's given you permission now, hasn't he? Or would you rather I did it for you? I suppose so. You'd never reveal it yourself. You're far too stubborn. Please, what a fool you are to think that you could ever figure out my true name. It's not as if you have the power to pass judgment on a god in any case. If you're so desperate to disappear, I'll just kill you now before you can call me by some other god's name. Only a god may pass judgment on another god. This is all the more true in the case of someone only claiming the title. If I can't defeat you as simply as an incarnation, then I'll simply have to sacrifice my heart. You... Ta-da! You have another form too? No, it's not that. You're becoming an altar. Henshin! Trying to deceive me? Such insolence, no matter if falsehood, fabrication, or forgery, can stand before my scales.
You are no god. You are certainly not several gods. You shed blood not for godly laws or humanity, but solely for those who live in your city. It is clear that your true name is... It's Metztiliapan, or the Lake of the Moon.
True, there is a summer form, the Majed form.
No, in that form, perhaps I should call you Tenochtitlan, the most prosperous floating city in Mesoamerica, and the one which worshipped the gods Tlaloc and Huitzilopochtli.
What? You really are an idiot, aren't you? How could a city become a heroic spirit? Shiba's spirit origin observation has stabilized. I should be able to add her to spirit origin graph, no problem now. I like that reaction. You... bitch. What kind of servant blurts out another heroic spirit's true name on a wild guess?
Insolent whelp. My golden eyes see through all. Here in my underworld, gambits like yourself are forbidden. Come, show us your true form. Do it, and then I will crush you.
Why you? You think you're so great just because you're an ultra now? Fine. You want my true form? You got it. Henshin. Aztec myth has no place for desert god. For desert god, I'll run you back into the dust you came from. Ooh, fight. Tlaloc. True name. Tenochtitlan. I forget. She's definitely salty. And ooh, Nitocris altars there. Beautiful. Oh, this will be interesting. Mystery type. Decisions. You know, I'm just gonna go for the usuals. Ish. Okay. Her sentience and her NP name changed. I have her, but I haven't raised her yet. That is cool. Now, over here should be the one. Actually, no, I scrolled past it. My bad. Ta-da! Oh, she might be a pretender. Okay, that's perfect then. Yay. Or not yay, actually. It's fine. I see as I'm still thinking of changing. Okay, that's not too bad then. Yeah, let me change this out real quick. Steer. Quick card is good. And at least one more. Scroll for a foreigner. Like, any foreigners around here? Like, oh, you want to come out to play too? Okay. Let's do it. And you know what? Why not? That one. And... slowly scrolling. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. And away we go. No fear. Stretch good. Oh man, I gotta move this little sitting area over. I've been sitting in the same area in my bed every time. It's starting to make a little indent, which is kind of fun. It's like a nest. I'm nesting now. Yeah, they're in the back. It's fine. They're not gonna get hurt. Maybe. And if they do, oops, my bad. That'll be the consequences of my actions. Imagine facing consequences. What a strange thought. I could never. Totally not. And now, away I go. Ta-da! Maybe I should rotate the mattress. That is a good suggestion. So for now, I'm just gonna move my nightstand. Easier. Like right over here seems okay. This is like the corner now. Corner with the screen facing the door. Oh my goodness. Well, it's fine for people to see fake Grand Order. Assuming anyone enters my room right now. Oh, beautiful. You know, let me do this. Why not? Okay, I'm not gonna resist. And there. Okay, that version of her with a noble phantasm looks extra nice. Oh man, decisions of which form to keep her in. Well, oh wait, she has a mecha? Okay, I did not see it. You know, this makes seeing the Gundam movie yesterday perfect. It was a fun movie. It really was a fun movie. I liked it. I was entertained. I was a happy camper. Me, I don't gotta do that. And why not? Boop. Man, if only there was more to Lalak. Actually, no. No, not yet. If there was another character with a mecha being summonable last night during the movie, that would have been fun to be like, Okay, catalyst time. Gundam ticket. Ta-da! And ooh, beautiful. I'll do it this way. Oh yeah, I did get to Lalax, you're right. I almost forgot. That was hilarious how she wanted to go here. Yee for living. Oh, look at all these beautiful cards. You know, I like this. Oh, Nitocris. Yeah, does go to your next pilot room. You're almost there at 96%. The 96% is a tease. Me, it's fine. Bonk. Bonk. Imagine accidentally using the chocolate key, jamming the lock with the chocolate and making it unusable. At that point, it's just time to breathe heavily into the lock until it melts. And that's when she comes home and is like, what are you doing, master? Like, do not question me. I'm just doing what a master does, you know? As one do. Okay, this is fine. Wee. I'm gonna have Heroin XX do a thing. Because why not? And just in case. My motivations are beyond your comprehension, yes. Why are you breathing heavily into my keyhole? That sounds dirty. You're the one doing it. It's because of the chocolate, ma'am. Or I'm doing that because I want to visit you. It's like, that makes it sound worse. Your walls are shattered. It's over. Tenochtitlan. Crap, she's going to kill me. Huh? No noble phantasm? She's not finishing me off? How long are you gonna just lie there? That you are incapacitated doesn't mean you have suffered a fatal wound. What's going on? Aren't you going to tear out my heart? I could, but now's not the time. I only require the hearts of the dead. I have no use for hearts of the living beings with unfinished business. They're revoltingly warm. Make no mistake, this is not me repaying you for letting me live earlier. I must still give you 100 lashes, then destroy you utterly, to make up for the humiliation you caused me. This has not been nearly enough. So I spared your life and you kill me in return? Do you always try to cover up your mistakes like that? Some god you are. So you still have the strength to trade insults. Good.
My only fear is that I might have taken it too far.
Is this their way of becoming friends? It's like, now we even. Nitocris? The way you're disappearing, that is not a normal exit. Nitocris? You should be more careful, my ally. Have you forgotten how barbaric that Mesoamerican heroic spirit is? Just because we won doesn't mean she won't use the last of her strength to attack you. So you'll just have to see me off from where you stand. I said my goodbyes earlier, do you recall? This is as far as I go. I apologize for leaving without asking. Then again, perhaps I should say I'm impressed I lasted this long. I pulled out my own heart and used it as fuel for my authorization. Of course I'm going to disappear. I guess it was a two-use kind of thing. You know what? Understandable. The truth is, I died back in the 4th underworld. Authorization is a form of rebirth that can only be done in the underworld. This is just what happens when you attempt it elsewhere. Oh, it was a rebirth. Okay, then happy birthday, Nitocris. Happy birthday, Nitocris Alter. And then happy birthday, Nitocris. And then happy birthday, Nitocris Alter. And now, happy unbirthed Nitocris. Yes, I'm the picture of health. Nitocris, you're disappearing. A healthy kind of disappearing. I regret nothing, but it is a shame that I'm going to vanish for good. I doubt Pharaoh Nitocris will ever be summoned to Chaldea again. Cough, cough, cough. We don't know that. Okay, don't worry, I'll take it from here. We don't know that. Yeah, at this point I'm just gonna keep on summoning her idol self. Well, she's an idol outfit, of course. And I'm just gonna keep summoning her Majed self, and then maybe her alter self some more. We don't know that. I suppose a very, very slim chance remains, but if you say so. Still, I suspect even a version of me who doesn't know Chaldea will be able to forge a final alliance with you. I don't understand. Why would you sacrifice so much for so little? You could have killed me easily, but you didn't. Why? This is beyond humiliating. Please, just put me out of my misery. Even I don't know what I was thinking. I can't believe I felt a sense of kinship with someone as morbid, stubborn, and as dreary as you. Kinship? You felt kinship with me? I did. We were both so preoccupied with our positions that we ended up hiding what we really wanted to do. As you said, I'm a queen who fought for her own revenge. I came up with an underhanded trap to execute retainers who had far more power than I did. Some people said that what I did was brave or even wise. But it proved nothing besides my own foolishness. It was far too little, far too late. By that point, I'd already lost everything I wanted to protect. I really wanted to protect. I didn't realize that my chance to demonstrate my bravery or wisdom had long since passed. Instead of fighting to kill the ones who killed my brothers, I should have fought to protect my brothers, even if I was too weak to do so effectively. No amount of self-punishment for that fact can make up for the regrets I carry in my soul. Seeing you fight so reluctantly reminded me of myself, back before I lost my brothers. So while I know this is very self-serving, I want to make you a request I wish someone had made of me back then. Once you know who your true enemy is, and when you should fight them, don't lie to yourself. You're the incarnation of a beautiful city, and you said you would gladly spill blood for your people's sake. Are you certain you don't still have regrets in your heart? And now she's gonna start questioning everything. Nitocris' spirit origin is gone. I'm guessing her entry in the border's spirit origin graph is also probably... Crap! The bridge is collapsing from all the damage of the battle. Everyone, run for it. The bridge is coming down. Damn it, it's all lava down there. There's no way we can survive that. We've gotta hurry to the temple before... Goodbye, world. Maybe the stalker trio can catch us. Or at least me. Only me. Okay. Noble Phantasm Unleashed. Space Tree, Section 19. Delicious empty calories. Wonderful fiber. And it must be spicy too, or it's cooked to perfection.
Sup? Been a year since we last saw each other, huh? Still as blinding as ever down here, I see. You've been good, oh pal. What am I saying? How could you be with your reactor ripped away? I sympathize, man. It's gotta be rough, being on death's door for 6 million years. But today's your lucky day. Break time's over. I'll have the wound of yours patched up in no time. Seba, the space tree is at the heart of Mayan mythology. A 13-layer heavens and 9-layer underworld of Aztec mythology. The time's come to tear them all apart and destroy this planet, to rise up once again from the depths of the earth and return to outer space.
Stare the hole.
This pit, I can't even see the bottom. It's a coffin? And you say the weapon you need is sleeping inside, Great Tezcatlipoca? Not so much inside as below. Camazot's the one who gorged out this hole. Even this island we're standing on is part of Ort. In human terms, this would be the top of his head. The bottom of this hole is connected to Ort's heart. See the giant tree over there on the opposite shore? It's Khazar. This Lostbelt's tree of emptiness. Well, it was anyway. 6 million years ago, the people of Khan sent Ort tumbling down here, after which the Maya put it to sleep. But right before they could, Ort pounced on the Tree of Emptiness in the 9th stratum and devoured it. So now, even though the Tree of Emptiness is dead, Ort took on its functions. In proper human history, there's a parasitic fungus called cordyceps that takes over this hope's body. This is kind of the reverse. The foreign god's Tree of Emptiness.
Oh, it's Quasar.
The foreign god's Tree of Emptiness may be gone now. But thanks to the Ort taking over, Miklan kept going on as a Lostbelt. In this one instance, Ort being an immortal monster turned out to be turned out to be a plus. Immortal? But you said it's dead now, right? Yup, it shut down after it was killed. No living creature can survive without its primary organs. But what happened afterwards was different. It's a living creature, yes, but the biological concept of death doesn't apply to it.
Oh. Rayquaza. AKA Ray Ray.
I told you about artificial organs, right? How they can replace organs that were lost from injury or illness. If you lose your arm, you can get an identical arm, transplanted. If your organs run away, you can get new ones. If your brain gets blown up, a new brain for you. Well, okay, we aren't at the point where we can create copies of brains just yet, but you get the idea. Point is, when a human is in danger of dying from extreme damage to the body, they can be put back together. But once they do up and die, that is, once their bodily functions cease, there's no bringing that human back to life no matter how well you put them back together. It's weird, right? Physiologically, there's no reason they can't start back up again, but they just don't. Once organic life forms stop functioning, even just once, that's it. They're dead forever. Machines, on the other hand, are free from that particular bit of weirdness. You can remove their power source or even smash them to pieces and they'll still come back to life if you just replace the broken parts. You know they say dead brain cells never come back? The way I see it, what separates machines from living things isn't whether they're natural or artificial, or even whether or not they're intelligent. No, I think that all comes down to whether or not you can come back from death. Yes, it makes great sense, Great Tezcatlipoca. More than anything, it's wonderful to see you in such a good mood. You can't be alive without eventually dying. If we consider non-functional machines to be dead, then they are alive too. But that doesn't apply to immortality. Anything that can't die isn't alive. It's more of a phenomenon. And that's what Ort is. It's a living creature that's practically a phenomenon. Death doesn't matter to it. As long as its body's restored, it'll pick right back up where it's left off. What's even scarier is that it restores itself automatically. Sure, when humans get hurt, they do everything they can to heal themselves too. They can recover from simple injuries on their own, and as long as their society's functioning, they can pretty much get automatic assistance in recovering from major ones too. Up to a point, obviously. If their heart or brain is destroyed, that's it for them.
It's funny how they treat emptiness are more of a plot device than a plot point. True.
But that's not the case for Ort. For Ort, everything from the cells at its toes to the motor nerves that control its arms and legs, the heart that gives it energy, the brain that operates its body, everything is interchangeable. Every cell in its body is capable of performing any of Ort's various functions, regardless of what part you remove. It'll eventually be restored. The only reason it's shut down right now is because the Maya pulled a great fast one on it. Whether we help it or not, or it will eventually start back up again, it's only a matter of time. David just had the idea of giving it a little present before that happens. We're gonna give this monster, who only knows how to destroy and leave for another planet when it either gets bored or receives a new directive and order. That's where you come in. You understand, right, Iskali? Yes, my body is a one-year Tezcatlipoca. You made me grow into a god so you could sacrifice my divine body. Exactly, nice job. Anyway, no need to wait for David. Let's get started.
Jump in the hole, boy. Into the hole you go. Or not.
Is that Tilalak's arm? But why would only her arm fall from the sea? No, impossible. This can't be right. Ha. How the hell did this happen? What'd you have to replace to pull this off? Come on, Master of Chaldea, tell me.
What? We're alive? A robot hand just came out from the temple and protected us. That was a hell of a thing. Some giant arm came out of nowhere and grabbed us in midair. Then we fell for another 100 meters. Aw, did she fall for us too? Just like how Camazotz fell for Nitocris and saved her. That arm. Did you save us, Tenochtitlan? I was protecting myself. I just happened to see you guys too, although... Oh, that face. I guess it might have made things more awkward. He's probably like, what are you doing with my sister? She's my sister, and you guys are taking her from me? Well, even so, thank you, Tenochtitlan. Thanks for keeping us safe during the fall. But your body's at its limit. Whether you're still our enemy or becoming our ally, I wouldn't try to move if I were you. And then there's... So that's this Lostbelt's truth emptiness, the one that Ort consumed. And the giant pit over there must be... Ort's coffin. This is the same scene I saw in Tenochtitlan, Ort's coffin.
Surprised to see you saving your enemies from a deadly fall, Hummingbird. You feel some kind of kinship with them after the battle. That's fine, as long as it works to our benefit. But I'm not really seeing the benefit here. Come on, Hummingbird. Give me the kind of rational answer I'd expect from an Aztec god. I see. Well then, I'll have to set our relationship aside for now. Better if I finish you off here so you don't get in the way later. Wait, Tezcatlipoca, there must be some kind of mistake. Tlaloc is the guardian deity of Mexico City, her god, the god of the Osalome. She would never save invaders in proper human history. Think so? Pretty clear to me she did exactly that. Besides, she'd only ever protect herself. She's never defended you people. She's not your god either. Has she ever so much as given the Osalome the time of day? She hasn't, right? She's a heroic spirit of proper human history, through and through. She'd never throw her lot in with Mictlan's 8 people. That's not true. Tlaloc may be god of a few words, but she's always been there for... You've got it wrong, Iskali. I'm sorry. It's partly my fault. I'd forgotten what it was like to be young and look up to the gods. But Tilalak isn't even her true name. Do you honestly think someone who's been keeping her real name a secret all this time was really opening up to you?
Ouch.
Oh, so you realize she was hiding her name. You've always been quick study, haven't you? Alright. Now that that's all cleared up, it's time for battle. Since you caught up to us, the only thing to do is fight it out. No, just Kalapoka. Taking care of these invaders is my responsibility. A king's job is to kill would-be interlopers. I won't make you sully your divine hands over this. A king's job, huh? Pretty sure we should already be past that point. Okay. I'll let you have your way one last time. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. It's not like you're gonna die anyway.
Or are you? Master, almost no time has passed since our last battle. You need to keep your magical energy flow to your servants to a minimum. If he's the only one we're fighting, Habertron and I should be able to handle this. I know, don't worry. That was my plan from the beginning. Totally my plan.
This will be our first battle since Medigo City, Chaldea. It's a shame I didn't get the chance to kill you all at Chichen Itza. At least I get one more chance. I will kill you and become Tezcatlipoca. The field of proper human history has no place in this world. You're gonna die here, never knowing how foolish you were.
And what about you? Are you aware of your foolishness?
Well, you're showing a lot more nerve than you did the last time we fought. Is this the real you then? The first 2 times you fought, you were desperate to save your allies' lives. Looks like you're entirely focused on your life and your enemy's life. Also, you can protect your world and your place in it. I recognize that expression. That's the look of a woman bent on destroying would-be invaders. I see now. I guess me working to revive a monster makes me the invader trying to destroy the world. But so what? I don't want or need anything from proper human history anyway.
Even though you're proper human history human yourself?
What makes you say that? Is it because I look like you people? Because I'm the only Oceloto who speaks your language? Or is it because I think the same way you do? Even if that's true, it's not a problem. Humans of proper human history are defined by their willingness to kill their own. I'll prove it right now. Let's see once and for all which of us hates our enemy more.
Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. Fine, Mash smash. Good job, Mash. Let's see, how do I want to beat this dude up? Decisions. I know how. Okay, there. And why not? Even more. Ta-da! This'll be fine. Okay, attacks and death. No fear. Yeah, no fear at all. Ta-da!
あなたは今も月の光を忘れぬように。悪かったわね。消えなさい。そりゃあ。そこまで。
Nice break. Dang, what a tough fight. So incredibly tough. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Dear.
Base tree. What's the matter, Iskali? Your heart doesn't seem to be in it anymore. Where's all that fury and bloodlust? Did Talalak's defection really get you that much? No. Tezcatlipoca, they're simply stronger than I am. Did you not see that funny vamp? Even with only a few servants at her command, then Master's forces are as formidable as ever. So you recognize her as a fellow warrior? Fine. I knew this would happen. No human can compete with a servant. Still, that doesn't mean this was a waste of time. It's important to give things an earnest shot.
Tezcatlipoca smoke! Damn it! I can't get close to them now. Smoke!
You've had your fun, Iskali. Now it's time to fulfill your duty. Over the last year, we've been restoring Ort's parts with Dano's hearts, but they still need a jump start. Light that engine up. It's time to offer your divine body to the coffin and bring an end to Miklan. What's wrong? You just gotta let yourself fall into the hole. Sure sounds easier than fighting to the death to me. I can't do it. I'm not entirely sure why myself, but I don't want to revive Ort. Something tells me that it would be wrong to let that happen. Please reconsider Tezcatlipoca. I have no problem with destroying proper human history. But surely there's no need to destroy Miklan, to destroy this very planet. Iskali. Almighty Tezcatlipoca, I understand that your goal isn't for us to achieve victory. As a god, your domain is destroying and rebuilding the world we live in. So then, once proper human history is gone, and the Osolomus in time truly begins, won't that qualify as destruction and rebuilding? You're right, I never expected to get a lecture here, of all places. Iskali, no. Moctezuma, the last Aztec king of proper human history. When you died back then, I couldn't help but wonder if you made the right choice since in service of creating a new era. I figured the only way to find out was to give you another chance. I guess I felt sorry for you. I wanted to know what a betrayed soul would choose if given another chance. For the past year, you've done a fantastic job. Even as just a soul, you still pass the trials of Tezcatlipoca with flying colors. If you feel now that you can't go through with this, I have no objections.
Oh, he's actually pretty nice about it. I half expected him to grab him and throw him in the hole. Be like, well, if you're not willing to jump down yourself, tosses.
I've spent a lot of time and energy raising you into a heart fit for fit for a god. But if you still want to offer it to Ort now, I won't. A human sacrifice that doesn't really want to destroy the world would never bring about the end of the world anyway. Then does that mean? Yep, bye.
That is worse than I thought. Okay, I thought he would throw him in the hole. But no, just a shot. Well.
But why? If you're gonna tell a god what to do, you better be ready to put your life on the line. Those are the rules.
Well.
Now then, I know it's kind of sudden, but I have a request for you, mage. As you can see, I'm kind of in a pickle right now since I can't use the product I was counting on anymore. But then I had a thought. What if I sacrificed the heart of the human who erased 6 Lostbelts instead? You're plenty used to destroying worlds. Your heart's too sweet for my taste, but I'm sure Ort won't mind.
I never agreed to be your product. Why'd you kill Iskali?
Can't afford to waste time on unnecessary baggage. I've been using my right I've been using my right lung to keep him alive all this time. Like I told you, I'm in a human body right now. I need to give up parts of myself to do my tricks. Besides, it's been a year to this day that I lost my right lung. Iskali wasn't going to live any more than a few more hours anyway. Okay, enough talk. Since you went easy on Iskali, you should be plenty rest now. Yes? Yeah? Come on, Hit me with everything you've got. I'll crush you in my jaws.
Can you just like not bite me? I don't wanna. How bad would this fight be? What is he at this point? Like, is he scary? I can't tell at all. I'll assume he's kind of scary here. Left to right for team. Left to right. Oh, he's a ruler right now, okay. I need Cammy. And I do love Jason, but not right now. Not right now, Jason. Actually, you could say Jason. I have problems. Stay with me. I might as well put in an emotional support Merlin. Yeah. Or not. Actually, no, I can't. I just gotta take this off. And then there. Oh, they're not that important. Ignore invincible. Ew, 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 ew. Okay, okay, okay. That's the most important thing to know. Just ew. And I'll just have it at this. I'm just gonna believe. Worst case, I can always redo it. I love Cammy. Okay. Ah. Chance inflict stun. Oh, I hate that with a burning passion, literally. My passion burns. I should probably get that checked out. I won't resist. Or maybe I will resist. Let's see. Oh wait, okay, there my mouse is back. I got worried at first. I'm like, oh no! Did my mouse break again? Or die again? But no, it's just acting up a tiny bit. It's okay. It's just being a little silly mouse. A silly little moose. And why not? Thank you, Merlin. Oh no! Everyone's stunned. Why are you so stunning, dude? Ew. Please don't be... Okay. Ah. Man, what a tease. It's okay, it's fine. And there. Yes. It'd be scary if you use Noble Phantasm. Man's heads are not as scary as Kawazots. Actually, I shouldn't say that to him. And look at Merlin. Okay. Pain. Okay, fight ends after this bar. Good to know. Very, very good to know. So there is hope in the world. Good job. Goodbye, Jason. You did great. Can you just like stop? Okay, thanks, man. That won't work, unfortunately. Me. And there. Come on, Cammy. Please do not get stuck. Okay. He's like not. Ah, look at Mash coming in clutch. You know, we're gonna believe in the power of Mash. She got this. Mash is totally gonna be fine. We believe in you, Mash. Okay, how bad will this be?
改めて自己紹介だ。俺は黒か赤か青か白か今なお生きる質素のもの。ややおきテスカトリポか。
私が受け止めます。もう少し。
Goodbye, Mash. You did your best. I ain't using Sync Horse, of course. Good idea to try again. Hey, that wasn't actually too bad. Minus a stun. I hate the stun. Oh, stun is the worst. Stun is my enemy. I gotta fire off Castoria's Noble Phantasm as soon as possible. I've learned. Hey, hello, hello. Round 2. Fight. I need my emotional support, Jason. I have problems, so let me just get my Summer Aries. Avalon could do good. Let's see, just in case. And there, I can afford. Sit, stare. Yeah, Tez. Oh no, you switched my stuff. How terrifying. Oh no, oh no. Wow, who would have thought that would happen? You know, let's keep that. Wait a second. And there. Just prepare. Ta-da! And now that should work. Even if I'm stunned. Okay, good job. Hey, hello, welcome. Okay, I'm prepared. And, of course, 2 of them. Well... Actually, don't want... No, not yet. I don't gotta, so let's go over here. Yes. Ta-da! Now, how is this one? Okay, let me try doing this then. Flames of Love. Then this to help make him, or make her extra powerful. And we might as well start raising gauges again. Yeah, it's good. Good job. Ooh. Okay, Castoria. His woo is hilarious. I hope to summon him someday. Mr. Woo! Let me see for this one. You know, it's fine. Can you steer one more time? I mean, technically I could use this now. Eh, you don't might as well. We'll live. Living is good. Oh my goodness, living, yes. Lots and lots of living. And ta-da! True, there's a lot of fun stuff inside of summer. Summer banners are always the best. They hurt me. Okay, both of them having fun's adorable. Oh, yep, he got stunned anyway, so it's a good thing he used it. Ouch. Ouch. Can you just like stop hitting my lady? My lady Avalon? Excuse you, sir. So freaking rude. My lady, please live. I wish. And why not? Okay, not bad. Okay, let's see over here. Now... I wish I had all Cammy, actually. Ah. Oh yeah, that is evil. Just ew. Okay, we kinda need this to live, so... kind of unfortunate. But, let's just go for it. Ta-da! Living good! Terror, of course. Goodbye, Castoria. Now, if I did that for her, let me just stare real quick. So if I did 3 left, so you know what? Let me just go back in using just her then in that case. Yeah. Okay. Just ignore the mooks. I get it now. But I'm just gonna have Cammy in there in the back, because why not? So over here. Did I have Lobo? I don't think I had Lobo. Or maybe I do. Let me just look real quick. Or I do have Lobo. I think the only Avengers I'm pretty much missing are Gorgon. I know Dante is missing too. Tyra missing as well. Those were the ones that were like, nah, I ain't coming home for you. Sucks to suck. But this should be better.
おごるな、騙すな。見えすいている。さあさあ
Okay. Redo. Wait, he has some buffer remover skill. Wait a second. Let me stare real quick. This still might be fine, so let me just... Or that technically didn't have to go to her in that case. Oh wait, that would have been good for her. I feel like we can still live, so it might be fine. Okay, stop comma for low worst case. That's not gonna work, but it's a funny thought. I think that might be good, actually. Actually, no. Let's just go for it.
見せてあげるよ。出航。
And then one little bonk.
任せて。やあやあ、アバロンの風体験ツアーへの参加、誠にありがとう。私の顔ばかり見ていていいのか。これなるは少なびこなより借り受けし、波の帆に乗り来たるさや舟、雨の鏡の船。
And now for the happiness. Woohoo! Perfect.
いいな、とてもいい。
Hey, time for some pain? Wow, so nice to fill up her gauge. And to fill up her gauge too? Well, how sweet of him. Okay, that's good. That actually works out nicely. Tez. Wow, how sweet of you, for reals. What a nice dude he is, at times. And you know, why not?
橋向かいしは少なびこなより借り受けし早手船、やちほこ掲げ吉原湾、雨の鏡の船。最果ての島、罪の都、最後の竜は我が胸に。集う円卓の守護者たち、ラウンド・オブ・アバロン。えい。
Oh, and I hate that. I hate the terror so much. If only screaming could actually be that charismatic. Gelatry with the craft distance with ignore invincibility and 50% battery. My Gelatry needs more love. How much will it fill in? Oh, it did. Yes, it worked. That worked out nicely. And I'm just gonna use all her, because of course I am. So that's like the last bar anyways, right?
橋向かいしは少なびこなより借り受けし早手船、やちほこ掲げ吉原湾、雨の鏡の船。
Woohoo! Oh, that worked out so nicely. The card gods are kind today. Or at least for... and the stun happens right afterwards. Oh, that timing. But, you know, it's fine, it's fine. She just had too much fun. Probably cramps up a bit from all that woohoo! Yeah, just a casual 600k damage. Nothing much up against Tezcatlipoca. no use. We can't hit him or charge up energy. And there's no one to his attacks. He's not crazy strong or anything, but I just can't see a way to beat him. Ugh, I'm so sick of everything we try failing. This is really looking bad, Misaki. The smoke isn't just blinding us, it's a manifestation of his authority over probability fluctuations. Attacks not hitting him is the least of our worries. At worst, we could beat him and it wouldn't even count. There's literally no end. We'll never be able to finish this battle unless we can clear up the smoke. But what can we do? Firing the black barrel in here will bring the whole cavern down on top of us. Do we just have to run away for now? If only we could hit it with the black barrel... The barrel's power on a smaller area. We need to turn into like a little sniper rifle. I can't hold the enemy's reinforcements back. The way things are going... Thunderbolt and lightning very, very frightening me.
What the? That lightning? You again? What's the meaning of this, foreign god?
Oh my goodness, dramatic entrance! Madam President to the rescue! I know, right? If only we had Sion's black barrel pistol. Oh, that would've been good. Or the black cannons of the black barrel. Perfect. Mwahaha! My hands must have slipped sweaty as I'm getting in here. But hey, what are you going to do when it's so hot? It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's the president.
No, it's... Director Olga Marie. I love this. I just love this. It's beautiful. Perfection. Madam President. Space tree. With Madam President now. Does it mean we can be friends, Madam President, please? I'm sorry for not telling the truth, Madam President. Mwahaha! My hands must have slipped, sweaty as I'm getting in here. But hey, what are you going to do when it's so hot?
I simply do not believe this environment is hot enough to make you uncomfortable. Nor do I believe you are capable of sweating.
Rasputin, stop! Hey, I have sweat glands just like anyone else. I always get a little sweaty when I'm in a bind. Senpai, Da Vinci, the lightning strike came from Olga Marie. Yeah, that's Earth's president for you. She must have been watching things play out and just couldn't take it sitting down anymore.
I can see Father Kotsumine up near the ceiling wall too. As I would expect from a staunch pacifist, he's completely outside combat range.
Yeah, staunch pacifist. He puts a fist in pacifist after all.
What's Kukulkan doing? Your greatest enemy, shouldn't you two be off somewhere fighting each other? Anyway, stay out of this, beast. Can't you tell I'm testing these people to see if they're true warriors? Besides, I thought you were done pretending to be a human. Didn't you already ditch Chaldea?
Humph, I was just out for a little jaunt and just happened by. Certainly didn't expect to see you here. It seems you hideous earthlings just can't get enough of killing each other. What do you mean, hideous earthlings? I'm not that hideous. And for the record, that was just my way of saying hello. I wasn't trying to save anyone or anything like that. Huh? Totally not. Just happened to be here. Stare. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear you two are still good friends, Chirp. That said, the heart can be fickle. Even the smallest thing can grow into an impassable rift. So if you need to ask something, then ask it. If you need to apologize, then do it. Once you've grown distant, nothing you say will ever bridge that gap. Every encounter in this life is precious. When you get an opportunity to talk, you can't be afraid to take it, chirp. That's 3 times you've saved us, Yuoka Marie. I'm sorry for not saying something sooner. Thanks again, Yuoka Marie. I'm so sorry we didn't tell you. Thanks again. It's fine. Water under the bridge. Well, lava under my cloak in this case. That's why I'm blushing, you know, because it's so hot in here. Yes, it's just because of the heat. More importantly, do you know I helped you? You need to ask. Of course I do. Because you love me. I mean, because we're friends, that's why. Then let's go, Master of Chaldea. You 2 servants. You're probably not going to make any difference, but that's fine. Just give it all you've got anyway. Right. Nash Kirlight of Chaldea. Glad to fight by your side. Yay, power of friendship. We're besties. Is it still gonna be left to right? I mean, right to left again? Okay. And I do want Cammy. I love Cammy. I love Cammy. Okay, I got this. I will be prepared. Let me guess, so I still need the invincible thing? Probably, huh? I love Cammy. I love Cammy. I love Cammy. Woohoo! Cammy, Cammy, Cammy. Cammy, 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 Cammy. Cammy. Oh, it'd be funny if we did owe her money. All the moolahs. Okay, sorry, Astolfo, you're precious, but not right now, please. My baby. Now what's over here? Stair. Not you, Merlin. As beautiful as you are, Merlin. You weren't as helpful last time, Merlin. But Lady Avalon, hey girl, you're great. Okay, just for the cost, you know, mash, mash, mash. That's good. Very, very gooda. And now being semi-proper. Only semi. And then someone in the back for attacking too. Like if AoE is fine, then I do have more options for Avengers. How even are you? Okay, yeah, you're not prepared at all, girl. It's okay though. There's Space Ishtar. Or there's Nobu. You know, I love Nobu. And I can have something else besides... Yeah, so sure hit. Oh, wait, not sure hit. Ignore invincible, my bad, my bad. And yeah, Nobu loves me already, but just in case, you know, Nobu's just here. It'll be the power of love, for reals. Actually, this one's nice. I like this one a lot. This one's beautiful, yes. Yes, indeed. I'm sure Nobu would come in clutch. But I want to rely on Cammy. Cammy deserves to have her chance to shine too. Nobu's just there as backup. And now how bad will this be?
おごるな、騙すな。見えすいている。おごるな、騙すな。
Oh, I'm gonna hate the terror again. Terror's just the worst. It's too terrible. Truly nasty.
ああ、 溢れちゃいました。
Okay, here you go.
要請は仮説です。甘露でも味わいましょう。
And I'll just leave it at he has this, so
見せてあげるよ。対終末、対粛清防御。始め。
yeah, I'll just do it that way.
感じるといいさ。果てに愛がないとでも。
And then time to see how that goes.
たとえどれだけ遠くても
I will believe in Cammy.
私の向こうに楽園はある。行方感じて目を開けて。ウィンズ・オブ・アバロン。最果ての島、罪の都。最後の竜は我が胸に。集う円卓の守護者たち。ラウンド・オブ・アバロン。
And now please give a lot of damage.
燃える宇宙。望むすべての花弁となる。
I believe in Cammy. Yes, Terror is terrible. Hey, but uh-oh. Actually, no, it's not bad. He kind of did me a favor.
お返しをしますよね。
More or less filling up her gauge. Like, wow, thanks, man. I kind of like that.
ああ、溢れちゃいました。運命をかけた戦いであれば。
Very, very sweet of him, surprisingly.
果てに愛がないとでも。誇りにかけて。欲望。
And more gauge raising because I feel like the slightest tinge of fear.
たまにはノリノリでいっちゃいますか。夏の堕落を今あなたに。ギュンギュンギューン。そこです。愛は痛いもの。
Good job. Ah, of course. Yep, that's what I expected. Yes. Wah! You know, he filled up her gauge. Thank you. Oh, and her gauge is filled too. Can you just like not NPCO? Really, man? Oh, that is hate. That is true hate. Oh, yo, that is a bad move. Can you just like not do that? What a hater he is. Dang. Well,
圧倒します。
that's just how it be.
下がっているように。誇りにかけて下がっているように。
Oh, man. Ew.
走れ。いいでしょう。私が出ます。
Ah, terror. Well,
改めて自己紹介だ。俺は黒く赤く青白、今なお生きる質素のテスカトリポか。
ew.
これはいけない。
And of course he went for my lady. Hey, Cammy, can you live? No, Cammy.
熱くなりすぎ
I loved you, Cammy. I truly loved you. And I still love you, Cammy. I still remember. Like, I remember Tez's motivational words. Tez, woo! So inspiring. Truly inspiring. It's the greatest. Can never go wrong with a good woo! I want to raise Nobu's gauge. I believe in the power of Nobu. Nobu's the greatest. We can be a hater. Being a hater with Nobu sounds good. I like the sound of that.
この星を救うものである。
I mean, I can do that. 2, 3, and then 1.
この星を
Actually, wait, no, I screwed up. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just used what I had earlier. Oh well, too late. It's fine.
あの辺りね。ちゃんと指導して。あ、もう。
Let's say Noble Phantasm's locked anyway, so I can just gain some critical stars.
演説中よ。静かになさい。絶対に逃がさない。
Oh no, Nobu!
いいな、とてもいい。
You better not kill my Nobu. He's like not. Nobu, no!
言うことがあるでしょ。
Oh, Nobu! My lovely Nobu!
熱くなりすぎだ。
Oh, I hate this guy. I really hate this guy. Just you. Why?
バンカーの
Spirit, he's like not. I don't wanna do that. But you. Truly you.
一歩前に
You and no.
時短装填済みです。ブーストストライク。知っているかしら。
カー
あ
カーメル
この
カーメル、力は貯めておく。
Well, at least I can live.
黄昏の時を再
Yay
び
for living. Living is so
下がっているよ
good. Woohoo.
時短装填済みです。
I almost prefer
最果ての
fighting Kamazots.
罪の都。最
I
後の
hated that one too skill thing, but
円卓の守護者
clearer. Plus, Noble Phantasm Sealing. Ew.
スライド
Ah, speaking of terror.
手つかず。
この
おごるな、騙す。見えすいている。
It's purely ew. All the ew. Well, this will be a thing.
この星を滑るものである。
I hate instant
オ
death.
ルテナ戦機の解放。
Instant death is just annoying for rails. Like truly.
あの辺りね。ちゃん
The
と
ultimate ew.
動かないで。ジュッジュッウルト
Like
ラ
it was going kind of well earlier. I love Cammy.
風が出てきたな。山の心臓、煙るから天と地を所有する
And Nobu had the potential of being awesome.
の誇りしすり。
申し訳ありません。思考能力が低下したわ。ちょっと下がります。
And then there was one. Castoria, let's leave real quick. We need to have a strategic retreat. Thanks, Castoria. I do not think I've touched Mash's pen skills. Aries could be good after I get rid of those others, though. Because having Aries in there would be kind of bad for, you know, when the others are having their target focus on them. Nobu had so much potential. Cammy's kind of good in the front just because of, you know, the wonderful opportunity of arts. Oh, my door's being knocked on. Who's knocking my door? Mom was asking if I wanted spaghetti. Nah. I don't want spaghetti right now. Debuff removal or immunity? Ah. Should I replace Lady Avalon then? I could. And yeah, forgetting the spaghetti. Like, spaghetti sounds kind of good right now, but nah. Just put it away, Mom. I don't want to grab anything right now. Not right now, Mother. Okay, the good doctor, if he's a good doctor. My lady, you can sit on the side for now. We can have my boy come out to play. Haven't used him in a long time.
It's been thousands of years that I scrolled past him.
Yes. Oh, I had him at 777. Which is pretty surprising. Okay. Yeah, fingers crossed Tez doesn't kill him instantly in that case. Nah, he'll be fine. He's gonna be so loved. He'll be wonderful. Nothing bad will happen to him. He's immortal here in my team. He's a good boy. The goodest of boys. Maybe even a best boy at times. Okay, spaghetti with garlic bread would be good. I should have asked if there was garlic bread. But I doubt it, and if there was... Oops. But nah, should be fine. Worst case, I can always just microwave some spaghetti afterwards. After Fate, Grand Order, maybe before Kamen Rider, or after Kamen Rider.
おごるな、騙すな。見えすいている。
And now to see how this goes.
おごるな、騙すな。
Kate, call the forest, yada yada yada. Will we answer the call? Who knows?
熱を帯びなさい。丸みアドワーズ。運命をかけた戦いであれば甘露でも味わいましょう。
Truly the live and learn.
甘露でも味わいましょう。
Do I want to use this one now? Maybe. Or not. Decisions. And you know, we'll just do this real quick. Oh yeah, that does suck. Apply guts to all allies except yourself. Which is kind of hilarious.
治療法が決まった。
And this case I'll just have...
お静かに。
I'll have Castoria last. Just so I can have extra shield.
対終末。
Keep me alive longer, please, ma'am.
始め。
真の蘇生薬とは比べるべきもの。受け取り、リザレクションフロートです。
マーラ・シューニャタ残る残る正解だ。
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
最果ての島罪の都最後の竜は我が胸に集
Truly a woo moment.
チェックアウト。
Okay, so over here... Okay, I'm not gonna use that yet because remove debuffs. I don't got to use that just yet. Because those are not bad debuffs technically, or is that one to get rid of already? Nah, could be fine. I can get that one now.
出ちゃいました。妖精接続。
What's that one again? You debuff resist. Yeah.
これを試させる。
燃えるならお静か
ただの
に。
直進だ。
Actually, no, not him.
圧倒します。
Gauge racing's always good.
果てに愛がないと
Always gotta raise the gauge.
欲望のままに。愛の世界、燃える宇宙、望むすべての花弁となる。まあ、終夜だ。輝きを。愛は痛いもの。
Will this break him? Oh, it did! GG.
熱くなりす
And now for some pain.
ぎだ。セカン
Oh, he filled up her gauge too. How sweet of him.
気合をいとる。
Okay, now the pain begins. Now the true pain has begun. This'll be fine for now, kind of, sort of. Yes, indeed. If I want to debuff resist for one ally, I think I want it for Cammy, or maybe for him. Because if he gets stunned, then that'd be bad. Because I could remove debuffs afterwards. But then Cammy, because I love Cammy. Casturia's just there at this point. She's just cute like that. Dear. You know what? We're gonna keep him safe. He'll be a safe boy, I hope. And if he's not a safe boy, oops.
果てに愛
Like,
が
oh,
ない
that's
と
my
で
bad at
も
that point.
欲邪魔です。まあら、シューニャタ。
And all Cammy because I love Cammy.
残るは聖願だ。単独してください。夏は燃えるもの。菩提寺の
I don't want to jinx it by saying this, but this run is so much better. Of course, he's the one who gets stunned.
弱りえ方。
Thanks.
ヒトラーカワ。
Thanks, Tez.
熱望の時だ。となる。エペヨロトル。
Wow. Oh, what timing.
いいな。
Well,
とてもいい。
that was a thing. At least Cammy's fine because I love Cammy. We're just gonna believe in the... Dude, why do you have so many cards? Why is it the one time you're stunned? We have all your cards, basically. Let's see how it is, game. Oh, well, maybe Cammy can do this. Yeah, you know,
果てに愛がないとでも
that is too funny though. Out of all the timing, the back row's gonna be fine. I believe in them. I don't gotta switch anyone right now. And hey, hello, hello.
まあら、シューニャタ。欲が残るは聖願だ。イグ。
Tez just works in mysterious ways. And of course he summoned them just now. He's just trolling. And he took out the doctor, of course.
気合をいとる。
He's like, you said this round was going well. Well, joke's on you. Sucks to suck.
いいな。とてもいい。熱くなりすぎだ。
And thank you. Tez, the ultimate hater. Okay, Tez, you're kind of funny in that sense. Yeah, she could take him out at that point. I'll have her come out afterwards. Like, just in case, you know.
人滅あるのみ。じゃあ
Wee.
欲望のままに愛は痛いもの。夏は燃えるもの。冷える。
改めて自己紹介だ。俺は黒く赤く青く白く今なお生きる質素のテスカトリポか。
Yeah, 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 Tez.
夢幻月がつか
Tez, I know you're Tez. Tez. Yes.
いいな。
All of the screeching. His screeches are just so silly.
パラドクセイです。
Okay, just having Mash take some focus.
演説の時来たわこの星を
As one does when you're,
ある言うことがあるでしょ
when you're Mash, and then there's a thing.
ちゃんとあの辺りねギャラクシーでは当てるわ
Good job, Madam President. Take them all out. Theme time. And they're both terrored at the end. They're like, dang, we actually did it. Ugh,
ナイスファイトでした
eerie.
先輩
Well, that was an experience. Good. We did it! Now that was a great victory. Not that it was any surprise since you had me on your side. Now there's no way for Ort to be revived. Huh? Is that true?
It is, young miss. This is why I told you that helping them would only be to your detriment. Now the 6 months you spent carefully biding your time here in the South American Lostbelt were all for nothing. Ha ha ha.
Good, Rasputin. This is fine. More than fine. In fact, it was my plan all along. At any rate, there's no way to reboot Ort now. Neither Iscali nor Tezcatlipoca can be used as sacrifices anymore. Mesoamerican sacrificial rituals call for a still-beating heart. Their plan to use the divine heart to jumpstart it is...
Yup, Ort can't be woken up with either a reluctant soul or a damaged heart. If we tried, we wouldn't be able to give it an order. It just gnaw on Earth for a while and leave.
Wait, with a reluctant soul or a damaged heart? So even if you threw me in there, it wouldn't work. I am reluctant and damaged. Well, there's 4 different Tezes, technically. We got rid of 2 so far.
I'm not about to sacrifice for nothing. I'm just going to admit defeat and bow out. Well, that's all I've got. It's up to you now, David. Knock yourself out. I'll see you again in the paradise for the dead.
What? Those footsteps behind me. Are they really... What? Hey, hello. Maybe David will enter the pit. David of the pit. What knowledge do you have for me? Loading. Okay, we'll see how this one goes. It can't be as bad as the last one. I think. I hope.
So you defeated Tezcatlipoca. I figured you would. But actually seeing it is still shock. Now I feel bad for bragging about being more experienced than him when it came to underworld pilgrimages.
Stop. Not another step.
I have no reason to stop. If you want me to stop, you have to stop me. I only just got to this island, or its coffin is behind you. Just 20 meters to as the crow flies until this planet breathes its last. I have everything you need. I have everything I need to activate Ort.
Are you really trying to destroy Earth? You're from proper human history too. What possible reason could you have to want to destroy your own world?
A good one. It's why I infiltrated Chaldea in the first place. All that aside, you say I'm from proper human history? Do you agree with that, Misaki? Do I look like a human from Earth to you?
You do? I don't see how you could be anything else. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about you. I just met you recently, bro.
I see. That's the same boring answer I've been hearing for a while now. Sorry, but I really don't have time to waste. I barely have a minute left today. I cut Kaldok's team to mincemeat. Time to do the same to you.
Oh. Are those servants? But I thought he couldn't summon heroic spirits. He didn't. Those are heroic spirits. They're not even life forms in this universe. They're terminals from a dark star that was blasted 14 billion light years away during the Big Bang, a place outside the whole universe. But how? Those radio sources are from 14 billion light years away. That's way too far for even light to reach this planet. How in the world has he connected to them?
Still the foreign god in spite of everything, huh? I'm impressed you understood what these things behind me are. Then again, you were always smart, Olga Marie. You only paled in comparison to your predecessor because he was so absurdly talented. But an incompetent could never run Chaldea. That you managed to do so at such a young age is proof of your talent. But you were unable or unwilling to trust your own abilities, which led to discord with those around you. On top of that, you had Lev Lynor manipulating you. He made you depend on him, and pushed you to put up walls to keep everyone else out. By that point, Getia's trickery and the demon god Pillar's plan was completely airtight. But what was arguably even more malicious is the emotions Lev Lynor directed at you. If it hadn't been for those, we would have had no way of turning things around. Back then, when when Getia was king of the demon gods, when Getia, king of the demon gods, incinerated humanity, he also created humanity's greatest line of defense.
You talk as if you know me too, huh? Well, who cares? It doesn't matter. Let's do this, Misaki and Mash. If we let him any further, it's over for us. Come on, this is the last battle. Don't hold anything back. Right, we may not know who or what David really is, but we still can't let him revive Ort. We'll neutralize him here now. Yeah, let's go. Huh, hang on, didn't someone say something about him? Hang on for a second.
In Infinity, the beep fighters you throw at him, the Ort shadows who call upon a response.
Ah. Up to 5 servants from your party can be set. Please have Mash. Let me just start getting rid of people. Well, it says up to 5, so I technically could have 5. That is a limit. So 5 is a lie. I was just being silly. How dare they lie about the 5 then in that case? So freaking rude. I know how I want to do it. I'm gonna put Arc. Actually, never mind. Arc is gonna suffer here. Actually, no. Arc could be fine. Just because I can keep them alive a little bit longer with Arc. I mean, Kirei could be fun too. Depending if they have gauges or not. Because if the enemies have gauges... Actually, no. I'll just use arc. Arc is fine. I'll see how tough they are first. Switch these two around. Doing another project, and that's why he can treat us as threats at first. Ah, okay, turns out he was preventing the bleaching from happening. Oof. Interesting. Angel relics.
パドックは間に合わない。お前たちカルデアの残党も異星の神の計画もここで終わる。では行進を始めよう。
Okay, the transmission, eh? No fear.
この星を滑るものである。言うことがあるでしょ。
No fear at all. Yeah, what is fear here? Fear don't exist here.
誰であれ戦う心があるのならおごりであっても
And then next turn I can use arc again.
いつか必ずなくしたものに報いるために
From arc to arc.
導きの星を力となれ
All them arcs.
それ見つけた審査いきまー
Great job, arc. What a wonderful true ancestor. Ew! Taking rid of my buffs. Oh, I hate them. Oh, I feel so much hate. Ew. And they can bring out tentacles to slap us. Well, you know, it's fine.
完成した
Totally fine. Yeah, so incredibly fine. Oh my goodness. It's not like I need buffs or anything. Imagine needing buffs. That'd be so silly. Woohoo!
演説の時
Yeah, wonderful. Teehee.
おいちに3シット
So incredibly great. Yeah.
あの辺りね
Just in case.
それ見つけた審査いきまーす動かないで演説中よ静かになさい
Okay. Now we get rid of my buffs again? Like a hater. Beyond outer space. Beyond outer space.
10億光年
1 billion light years?
この
Okay, and they can remove their own debuffs. Gain resistance to all attacks. Even if you have resistance, it's fine. Yeah, all is well.
この星を滑
You
るも
don't
のであ
scare
る
me. I don't feel fear.
最大ダメージお任せください
Maybe I should feel fear, but I don't. And that's my bad. You know, mash. You can smash.
装填
Just
済
do
み
it.
です了解
Have fun, mash.
時短装填済みですインターセプターふっぶっとバーニア
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
はこの
The only other options for foreigners were Summer Abbey, Mysterious Heroine XX, Voyager, Idolette Altar, and Coin of Dark. Ah. I know this actually kind of works out.
オルテナウス了解
You know, I don't hate this. This is fine.
ありがとう おごりであっても高らかにいつか必ずなくしたものに報いるために
Thank you, Matt.
導きの星よ力となれ有効レンジ入りましたあらこれでどう
60億光年
Uh-oh.
この
Actually, maybe no fear. This could be fine.
言うことがあるでしょ
This could be extremely fine, actually. Why must you be error? Come on, please show me already. You need to show me. We're dying here. The world's about to end.
失礼もちろん失礼目覚ましお仕置きああもううるさいああまるでおに
Okay.
135億光年
この
Oh, Mole. My beautiful lady. And let's see, might as well.
この星を滑るものである
Just to be a true hater.
演説の時
Even more of a hater at this point. Okay.
1、2、3、4とちゃんと指導
And there.
もう
This might work out.
あなたが今も月の光を忘れ
She's
ず
in
に
the lineup if you bring more than 3 servants. Great job, Ark.
華麗だったでしょ私
Look at Ark doing its
れっきとしたお
thing.
姫様なのです
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, that would be hilarious. I see a big brawl happening and I wasn't sure which side to fight for. Look at this epic fight. Stare. As battles are fought around me. Hey, hello, konnichiwa. As battles are fought around me, I take slow, deliberate steps to the gaps, or perhaps I should say rifts in time and space.